Okay, I've been to 45 US states and I've been traveling for the past year and a half full time in an RV, so I am going to be rating grocery stores across the United States. Also, this is like easily the most niche content I've ever made, so sorry if you don't like it. Not that sorry though. Okay, so first up we've got Safeway. You're going to find that mostly on the West Coast. Safeway's just a pretty average grocery store, and I'm going to be lumping Albertsons and Safeway in together because they're owned by the same company and they're basically the same thing with just a different logo on the front. They have pretty much everything you need. Nothing super special. If you're looking for any specialty products, you might be able to find them at Safeway or Albertsons, but never a guarantee. Not super busy most of the time, depending on where you're at, and the prices are just okay. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, so next up is Hy-Vee. My dog will not stop whining. Next up is Hy-Vee. Pretty common in the Midwest. Hy-Vee is, again, just a pretty average grocery store, but it seems like every time I go into an Hy-Vee, they're expanding and adding more to their, Can you hear him whining? Anyways, every time I go into a Hy-Vee, it seems like they're expanding their specialty food section and their, health food section more and more. But still, it's not super robust. They do have really good, food in store, like Hy-Vee Chinese food and a good deli. So I'm going to give Hy-Vee a 6 out of 10. H-E-B for all you Texas people. H-E-B is more like an everything you could ever want store than a grocery store. It is massive. They have all kinds of things. They have, if you're just wanting your regular brands that you know and love, they've got that, but they've also got a ton of specialty brands as well. Pretty much everything you could ever need, you're going to be able to find in an H-E-B, but every H-E-B I've been to is also insanely busy, which is the only reason I'm not giving it a 9 out of 10, so 8 out of 10 H-E-B. Kroger's super hit or miss. I've gone into Kroger's that are very, very nice, and I've also gone into Kroger's that are not so nice. I'm very sorry that my dog will not stop whining. I've been in Kroger's that are really nice. I've been in Kroger's that are really not so nice, so again, not my favorite grocery store, but it gets the job done, and it's not terrible, so 5 out of 10. And finally, for this round, ShopRite. You can see it right there in New Jersey. 9 out of 10 for ShopRite. I love it. All the brands you know and love, but they have a super robust specialty section. They have huge cheese section. The produce is very reasonably priced. It's very rarely busy. I think giving a grocery store a 10 out of 10 is a little unnecessary, so that's the only reason why it's getting it a 9, but I love ShopRite. Would shop there all the time if I could. Let me know if you want part 2.